What's up, Bushcraft? What's up, Alex? Do you guys like the new bench? How good, right? Got my weird cabinet. Some rims in there. Some wheels. Got my Bass Fishing Bush Light can. I'm so pumped about it. So much better than what I had. Hey Bushcraft, I was just thinking about if, for some reason, if Yep ever gets like a compound, and we take a road trip, seeing as you're the over-the-road trucker, you could be designated driver. It's easy to get disorganized, isn't it? Coral damage. It's a pain in the ass to stay on top of it. But I'm just not. I wish I was. I'm just not that person who puts stuff back where it goes every single time. I just like drop it, and then instead of doing the organization thing and putting it back where it goes, so shit always gets disorganized real quick. I can drive for a bit too, Bushcraft, if I have to. I went down to a hobby shop and crawled and took all my parts because there was a few guys who had said they were going. So I tried to sell a few things. I only sold one servo, but what ifs, At least I moved something. And I freaking broke another link. I've never broke a link end ever, and this week I've broken 2. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm just kind of unpacking my boxes. I just brought them down here. Yeah, for real, every single time, dude. Instead of just like putting it where it goes, it's just like piles up around me. It's terrible. It's terrible. It really is. Bushcraft, you got... Yeah, I didn't break the link. I meant rod ends. But this week I've broken 2, which is like more than I've ever broken before. This guy was a bit of a crowd pleaser today. The boys at the shop liked it a lot. It is a sweet rig. I need to fix the front shocks. For some reason they just I don't get a ton of flex out of them. So I need to address the shock situation on this rig. My class 1 build. I like this thing a lot, actually. It's nothing fancy, but it does really well for a flat skid. They have like an indoor carpet racing track, and I did a few laps in my 1/43rd scale while they were doing like on-road races, and around one corner, like a 10th scale car just hit me, and I just went flew for like, I don't know, like 6 feet, just sliding, but I didn't flip over. Nice, dude. That's awesome for performance, though. How much does it weigh now? Just out of curiosity. What's up, Lila? Alex, did you catch much of Pocket Knife's stream last night? It was pretty awesome. Or did you rewatch it as well? That's odd. Dude, I was doing some projects around the house this afternoon and I listened to it. He's talented, man. I quite like a bit of EDM and stuff anyway, so I really enjoyed it. It just cracked me up when Token was like, I was moving my body, I wouldn't call it dancing though, and he said, my wife thought I was having a seizure. And I could just picture, I think he's like 57 or like 60 or something. So that just cracked me up thinking about that situation. 6-year-old dude listening to Pocket Knife, DJ in a set on YouTube Live, and his wife is like, are you okay? Nice. Uh-oh. Speaking of girls, I think I can hear mine upstairs not going to sleep. And that's unideal. Dude, crawl damage, Alex. I sent my wife one of those videos of like the ventriloquist with the like face mask things that, and she doesn't think it's as funny as I think it is. And then I sent it to my mom, and my mom just doesn't think it's funny at all. I was like, what the this is like some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. What is going on? I was baffled that they did not think it was very funny. Here's the broken link end. Dude, I know, I'm like crying laughing basically watching this. I don't know how. I don't know what's going on there. What's up, WKRC? WKRRC. I always forget the second R. What are you up to, WKR? You doing any magic? Almost hit you guys off the edge there. Yeah, like I don't know, maybe I don't know. I was just like I was just picturing myself being up there and just like it would be so fucking funny if you were just like crying laughing and she's just like saying all this absolute shenanigans on behalf of you. I could not. Dude, nice. What chess are you using for your compy build and what class do you think it is? Those burnt pancakes look real nice, that's for sure. What chassis are you using, WKR? Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw him like release those like prototypes. Do you like it? A Voodoo Ranger. Yes, I know who you're talking about. Crawpedium on Insta. What up, Taco? How's it going? Guys, has anyone sent me a a little like grocery store delivery? Am I getting some pizza? What have you guys sent me, huh? I want the yep treatment. When's my Shields delivery getting here? Right on. Yes, we do, Taco. Were you guys watching when the first time that happened, and Lindsay like just went and hid? Oh, super glued my fingers together. No, this is this is this is on there good. Ah, Jesus Christ! What the hell? That was intense, boys. This is honestly like I think one of the better Harbor Freight buys. Is this it's a liquid, so it's not a gel. But they last forever, these bottles, and they're like $4. Um that's a good Harbor Freight buy right there. It's the super glue. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, class two is my favorite class, I think. Guys, I am loving the new workbench. Set up Taco and WKR. Okay, I gave Bushcraft and Alex a tour, but you guys like the new workbench setup? It's pretty quality, huh? So so much better than it was. Makes me so happy working here as opposed to what it was like before, and it wasn't even that bad beforehand, but it's so much nicer now. Yeah, they're pretty nice. WKR, do you do many comps? I have not done many comps. I've done 2 like small local ones. What's up, Pro Off-Road RC, dude? Have you been designing any cool parts for cars lately? I'm just fixing some broken link ends. I should have taken the link off. Get on there. What the? It's not getting on there. Why is it not getting on there? Okay, I'm gonna take the whole link off so I don't crush my car while I do this. That's a little unfortunate, Alex, that you have to schlep it outside and back and forth. Haven't done a comp yet. What's up, Aussie? This is a deadbolt, kind of. And I broke a link end on it today, so I'm just trying to fix that. FCX18. Cool, I haven't owned one of those. What body does it? No comps near you at all. Are you just building a compy boy just to have a compy boy, or are you wanting to do a comp with a WKR? Hell yeah, Aussie, thanks, dude. Are you based in Australia? I'm just guessing based off your name. Nice. I actually grew up in New Zealand, so from around those parts, obviously different country and everything, but I've been to Aussie. That's cool. Yes, compy builds are fun. I mean, 25% Kiwi. I am 0% Kiwi. I just grew up there. My parents immigrated to New Zealand. And then I left. Oh god, sneeze. Oh no. Damn. Ended up not sneezing. That's always very unsatisfying, isn't it? Alright. Got it fixed. Ye old DIY link. Back in action. Hit that like button, boys. Pay your rent. Oh no, I want to need a sniffle counter like pocket knife tonight. I'm sniffling. Uh-oh, my screwdriver's running out of use. I have to switch to the manual one. Aussie, are there many good crawl spots for you to run your FCX 18 at in Aussie? Kia ora, bro. Kia ora, Adventure. How you doing? Heckin' Spoods. I love saying your name, Heckin' Spoods. Thank you for stopping by. Have you done anything cool today? Salty micro build, nice. I'm thinking what time it is in New Zealand right now. What is it like? Around noon in New Zealand? Is that the time? What time you got right now, Adventure? Heckin' Spoods, what have you been up to? You wrenching on anything? Have you done any crawling this weekend? Did you guys catch any of the Yep stream yesterday? Oh, nice one, Heckin' Spoods. That sounds like nightmare fuel for my wife. She's a definite arachnophobe. What, oh, nice one, Heckin' Spoods. What classes are you gonna run? Oh no, Pro Off-Road, I hope your kiddo's all good. Oh, you've never been to one either. Some news coming in. Okay, well, I'm going to prepare you right now. Depending on how many rigs you're bringing and going to run, expect to be there for a long time and spend like max 20 minutes driving your rig, which is fine if the people are really cool and you can just chat and hang out and watch them drive and stuff. But the amount of time you spend driving compared to the amount of time you're not driving is crazy out of proportion. So I would definitely not. I like going to a comps. I've been to 2 small local ones. They take a long time. There's no trails in Aussie. Aussie, you need to go Ayers Rock and run your rig up there. That sucks for off-road. Oh, nice. You should run and try to beat your boyfriend. That would be awesome. Oh no. This thing, I just realized this was broken. Oh well, should be able to fix it. Yeah. Comps are crazy. Nah. Aussie, I prefer using lighter wheels and adding weight to the axles and steering knuckles instead of having heavy wheels, because it's non-rotational weight, and it helps with agility a bit too with having lighter wheels. But here you can see it in this. Here in the back you can see those tungsten cubes. See how they're not attached to the wheel? It's called a weight hanger. It attaches to the steering knuckle. You can see it back here. That's how I prefer to add my weight to the front end. All right, I think she's up and running again, fellas. For sure, adventure. Well, if you put smaller tires on it, Heck and Spoods, you can run the truck bed. You can run the Red Cat on class 2. Nice. I mean, heavy wheels like brass inserts can definitely improve performance over just the stock situation for sure, dude. Yeah, for sure. You have to make sure that they work with the wheels. All right, I think Bugs Bunny is back in action. Love this rig. Yeah, I mean, most stock rigs aren't super capable. The Red Cat Apex is pretty good for a stock rig, no doubt. Yep, yeah. The tire inserts you kind of have to match to the weight of your rig too. The heavier your rig, the stiffer of an insert you're going to want. Whereas if you have a light rig, you can get away with stock foams. For sure. Ready to slice some lines again. This thing is really good. It's really pretty good. I like my DIY bearing roller too. Oh, the Red Cat Scout? Is it? Oh, guys, I just got a text. Got a text from the old wife that a child is being a pain in the boom. Oh, nice. Adventure therapy. Guys, I'm going to be back. I'm just going to mute the stream, but if you guys want to hang out, you can hang out. If not, see you later. But I'll continue the stream shortly. Be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go tend to some family stuff. My daughter's being a pain in the bum. What have you guys been chatting about? Yeah. Scoobering in the fish tank, for sure, for sure. Anyway. I do some crazy shit, Token, you're right. How was your dancing last night to Pocket stream? I heard your wife, I saw that your wife thought you were having a stroke. Sweet WKR. I wish I could see it. This is my class one. I like it does really good. You got a hemorrhoid from dancing to Pocket stream. That's hilarious. I need to put an LCG motor mount on this because that just won't do, having that center mount. I don't know why people make center mounts for brushless motors. Can anyone explain it? Like, why would you want to have the motor at the highest point? Just to make your center of gravity the worst possible for the motor. I don't understand it. Dude, I got a Yup spec chassis, but it wasn't a nice one. But I got an order from Trey yesterday, and it had a Yup spec chassis in it, Vader. It was a white one. Okay. Maybe if I can find my LCG motor mount, I'll be able to install it on this. Yep, I put it in here. Nice. Got the F2 motor mounts from Yup's page. We'll go ahead and install that now. Yeah, that's awesome, Veders. Whoa. That's in there good. Oh no. This screw holding in the motor feels stuck. The other one's going out. But this one feels stripped. It's not budging. That's bad news, that's bad news. Uh-oh. I might have to oh, this one feels like it's grabbing. Yeah, that's nice. Make sure I throw this screw right in the trash. Right in the rubbish. Hey, Adventure. Yeah, I don't have too many problems with bushcraft. It's not terrible. Then this one was just like slightly stripped, not script. All right, I'll show you guys these two mounts side by side here in a sec. Token, how many crawlers do you have, or RC cars do you have? Looks like my Spurgear has been rubbing on these screws. They're all white, covered in dust. A little bit of rubbing. Vader, is you working on another long form video for your channel? Oh, nice, another Texoma chassis. That's awesome. I've never had any Texoma products. They look cool though. How many rings do you have? Yeah, like, why would you want your motor that much higher instead of low and to the side? I don't understand it. On that note, I've got a big kid tiny truck motor mount for sale at Carbon Fiber One. Hit me up, boys. 14-ish. Nice. Oh, also I asked, DURC, is that the one who does the really in-depth breakdowns of all the like rigs, mainly bashers and stuff? Aussie? I'm pretty sure it is. Or is that DURC? I don't know. There's like two channels that have very similar names, I think. No, I cursed you. Yeah, I do know that channel, and I really enjoy his videos, even though I don't really like, I'm not really into any of the trucks or RC cars that he has, but his videos are awesome and just really kind of fun to watch. I recently watched the one where he put like those turbines on top of their cars. That was freaking awesome. Oh, the UK guy? No, no, I don't watch that one. I watched the US based one. I guess that one's called Do RC. I don't know. Should you get some Chinese again? Crawl damage, or what's on the menu tonight? No, I don't really watch many UK channels, to be honest. I have watched Tom Lee and that Kevin Talbot guy, but they're not really my vibe, TBH. Not really my vibe. Do RC is awesome, right? So in depth and just like, like other people would make those videos kind of boring to watch, and he does a really great job. Definitely check out Do RC if you can. Papa John's. This mount or the motor? I made uh, I made pasta and like a tomato sauce with beef in it. McD's. You guys are definitely on a different schedule than my family is, Alex. You guys are ahead of us in the time zone, and my kids are already in bed. We on different schedules, no doubt. But hey, that's cool. Each to their own. No, I don't have issues with servos burning out, Aussie. I mean, I'm not using any stock servos, though. That could be your issue. I haven't used those servos, to be honest, Aussie. If you can find these PGK servos, good shit, dude. For the money, 25 US dollars, they're awesome. I have them on all of my rigs, essentially. Vaders, I wish I could be watching your video and setting motor mesh right now, because that's what I'm about to do. Have you set endpoints on your servo, Aussie? Because if you're having an issue, you can set your endpoint so that the servo, you stop it from going. It's rough. I'm sorry, dog. Yeah, it's crazy. My 6-year-old, he sleeps so good and so much. We put him to bed, and he just goes right to sleep and wakes up like 10 hours later, and he's a good boy. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I would look into setting endpoints, make sure that you're setting your servo up properly. And then if that's still an issue, I would try a different servo. No worries, dude. If you're on Instagram, I mean, I'm certainly no expert. I'm still fairly new to the hobby. I've been into it for a little over a year now, but I've gotten very into it. But you can hit me up on Instagram if you use that, and I can chat to you about servos if necessary. But again, I don't know what I'm doing really. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I need to. Right, I guess I'll do the. I guess I'll follow. We'll do Vader's motor mesh
Welcome to HTX.
system. We'll get the. I think that's the one. loosen it a bit, see how it sounds. Vaders, talk me through it. What am I doing here? Ooh, that sounds better. Don't have that high pitched whine there. And it's not slipping. I think we're good. I think we're good, boys. Hell yeah. Nice. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
Telemetry lost.
It's brushless. Ozzy. Vaders, thanks for the tip on setting motor mesh. I was just absolutely flying by the seat of my pants prior to your video. Well, all the other videos I found are on like 1/10 scale, and it's like, put a piece of paper between the spear and pinion. It's just like impossible on these small scale cards, I feel like. Token, what's your most recent build, dude? What are you working on? What are you building, dude? Oh god, here we go again. The flipping front drive shaft. The bane of my existence. We're waiting on a transit motor. For what build? What's the style? What's the body? What chassis? This is the worst. Installing drive shafts, especially when you have like diff sliders, is the task from hell. Nice. What up, Micro Menace? I'm just trying to not blow my brains out while I try to reinsert this front drive shaft. Which is like the worst when you have a diff slider and it's a short front end. I just hate myself right now. WKR, I'd appreciate it if you didn't say that right now. I'm having a really hard time. Come on. Yes, the front is connected. Now we gotta get the back and make sure it's in. Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Slide out. Oh. Is it in face? It's not in face. Oh, the front came out. This is my custom DIY Class 1 chassis, dude. It's got the flat skid. It came out. Ah. Okay. Alright, come on. This is absolute torture, dude. This is a sick joke, is what's going on here. Okay. Maybe I'll just connect it from the trans and try that. Absolute sick joke. Okay, it's in phase. Nice one, Alex. Good job, dude. Well, at least you figured it out. And now, of course, the screws. Oh, I did throw one of them away. That's probably why it's missing. All right. Yeah, I know the idea, Micro. But it's there's so little space up here that it's proving more difficult. Tom's lost it. He's just repeating himself. Ah, that is so much better than it was beforehand. Anyway, who wants to buy this motor mount? Use my forehead as the background now so you can see it. Dude, this one, I like running a short front end, but it's really testing my patience on this build. There's like, got this big ass magnet mount here. I can't. This one's really got my number. Okay, all right. I'm feeling bad about this because it's out of phase. Shit. This stream will be called The One Where He Struggles. All right. Yes. Okay. I'm liking what's going on here. W's in the chat, boys. We got it. W's in the chat. I need to see them W's in the chat right now. W's in the chat. We got the drive shaft on. W token. You're on it. Thank you, Micro Menace. Big dub. Thank you, Pro Off-Road, for the W's. And they're all phased correctly too, Token. But, no. I pointed the motor wire down, and I don't think I can get the ESC seated properly on there. So I might have to take it apart. Maybe I can do it without removing the whole thing. Maybe. It's gonna make it's hitting the mesh really hard. Oh, fuck my life. This is exactly why I'm not going to upgrade my SCX30. I'm having enough fucking trouble on the 24. Fuck the 30s. Frick the 30s. L is right. Token. I got a big L here. But we're fixing it, we're fixing it. Bah, what's going on? Is there a hint of sarcasm in that token? Alright, alright. Got the screw started. Now let's see if I can get the mesh set. No cats, please.
Telemetry recovered.
Alright. Mesh feels pretty good. I'm happy with that. We're leaving it.
Telemetry lost.
Hell yeah. Look at that motor height. That thing's low as heck. I'll give you a quick tour. This is my shrimp tank. Blah. Go. This is the 75. So this is not the shrimp tank. This is just my planted tank. And then that's my shrimp tank next to the workbench. I don't know if you can see the little shrimp, but they in there. That's what's going on. Hickory planted tanks all the way. Okay.
Telemetry recovered.
For some reason the steering is reversed on this. Ah. There we go. Nice, we good, we good. Hell yeah, WKR. I'm pumped to see it on the gram. Heck yeah. Yep, here's a another better look at this chassis. I just built it to be a class 1 comp truck, and I'm really happy. This is the only one of these chassis. I never made another one, but I'm really happy with how it performs. I think I made a post about it on Instagram, so you could probably find it somewhere. But I took a stock rail, traced it onto a piece of paper, and then kind of just like made some modifications on that, how I wanted this slightly more further forward skid and a slightly lower skid relative to the shock mounting locations for more front weight bias and a lower center of gravity. And then I just cut it out of some aluminum, and it performs really well. I mean, I don't think chassis make the biggest impact overall. I mean, I think you can get good performance out of a stock chassis as well. But that being said, it does do well. A bandsaw, and then I use I sandwich two pieces of aluminum together by drilling holes in them and then screwing them together, and then I cut that out on a bandsaw, and then I take a drill press, still sandwich together, drill all the holes so that they're all identical, and then take a grinder and kind of just like smooth it out, and then sand, file and sand wherever I deem necessary. By the way, if you guys are looking for M2 screws, this kit is pretty nice. The Haprick kit. It's a solid one. Yeah, Token. I own my own, or I'm self-employed. I do trim carpentry, flooring, tile, cabinet installs, and just like custom carpentry type stuff. Been self-employed for like 4 years now. It's awesome. Are you in the trades, Token? You can tell by how strapping a lad I am. Is that how you can tell? Micromanus, Token, have you seen the new bench layout? I put this piece of plywood in the back and added all these shelves. Put these little sheller shelves in here. It's so much nicer than what I had beforehand. Got the toolbox stack there. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I love it. Also, if Micromanus, if you make a Harbor Freight like buys for RC, I think the Harbor Freight super glue is a great buy. These are another good Harbor Freight buy. These, I think they're Doyle. These tiny little needle nose pliers. Man, I need to get something to like diffuse the light on my lights or something. They're just a little bit too bright on there. You should do a video, just a video on your channel, not a live, but do a video like top 10 Harbor Freight buys for RC crawlers. There's a fishing YouTube channel that's basically like all he does is find like fishing hacks from like cheap products that you can get at, you know, I mean, there's probably more room to do stuff in fishing than there is in microcrawling, but that's like literally his channel is finding cheap tools and like making them work for different fishing things. Oh, nice, making glue lamps. Sweet. I just, nothing to do with the glue lamps, but we have a steel beam in our basement that was just exposed, and I just wrapped it in walnut plywood, like mitered it, and it looks legit. Oh god, something just fell. What do we lose? Lurk the homie, what up, dude? How are you today? Guys, did you see Venge's like behind the axle in the links steering link thing? Did you see it? It's there's only like a handful left on his Etsy. I ordered one today. I think that when I ordered there was 8 left. So there's probably 6 or 7. Go get one. They're not cheap, but yeah, it's really cool. So the link is like the lower links, just like the suspension links, have a slot in them for the tie rod to pass through. So it's crazy. I think they're like $43 for the cheap, for the non for the non iodide. Man, I'm blanking on the term for colored metal. No, it's titanium token. You just spit Micro Menace at the price? Anodized. Thank you, token. I don't think it's that bad, Micro Menace, because you're getting the links, titanium links. You're getting the tie rod, and what's the term for the shorter rod that connects the servo to it? I forget. I love titanium. Oh, drag link. Thank you, Micro Menace. Yes. So, yeah. So you get the drag link, the tie rod, the 4 suspension links. Oh, I think you guys are running out of juice. I need to plug you lot in. You're about to have a battery. I've lost my plug. I have provided you with a lifeline. Alright, there you go. Okay, I guess I could fix my son's Micro B steering knuckle broke. Yeah. Still just like others. Suck it token. Excellent trucks. I never got into skating, but I did ride BMX and mountain bike for a bit. Did you guys get the new Mias trucks? We're all fam. Yeah, we're all fam. Especially you, look. You're fam for sure, dude. Yeah, I didn't see any pics of the anodized ones, Eminem, but I didn't get those anyway. Have you guys driven a Micro B? They're big fun for a small car. Yeah, I was confused by that also, Micro Menace. I just went the other route. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, hey Micro Menace. I think if you enter Unrivaled 5, all caps, you get 5% off. What happened on the nacho drop? Bushcraft, I didn't even try. Fill me in. Give me the deets. What happened on the nacho drop? Give me the scoop, dude. Did the website crash or something? Oh, that sucks, dude. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, Bushcraft, I was talking to Punch Monkey, and he said that he thinks the chassis is like the least important part of a build in terms of performance. Yeah, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. You'll say it now, Micromenace. Say it now. Say it. Nah, the Hitchhiker is the best chassis. What up, NFGRC? "3D printers are pretty great. I don't own one yet, but I still think they're pretty great. I plan on getting one this year. I'm just fixing my son's buggy. I'm just fixing stuff that's broken. I should get one, and I will. I'm self-employed, and I have a construction company, so I feel like I could probably make it a write-off too, because I could use it to like print stuff for work. I don't buy chassis, Micromenace. Just gonna print off lewd stuff. Proford. What thing we talking about, Lurk? I think the best thing about the Nacho is the transmission. Write it off for the boys. Yes, I will write it off for the boys. The boys. All right, fix that. Good deal. All right, guys. I like using my forehead as a background. Who wants to buy this BKTT carbon fiber brushless motor mount? Huh? Any takers? Is that better? Oh, I think that's better if I just leave that one off, huh? That's better. Hell yeah. Nah, that's bad again. The tranny thing does go hard. $10? $10? I'll do $10 plus shipping. NFGRC. And I could probably ship it in an envelope for cheap. Live auction. Where's Ricky? $18 bananas. I will take that, honestly. If they arrive and they're not rotten. No worries, NFG. All good. That's a lot of bananas. Bushcraft, that's a lot of bananas. But I would take that deal in a heartbeat, honestly. We go through a lot of bananas in this household. What up, Buggy Mayhem RC? How the heck are you? I'm glad you're here. All right, what else do I need to do? What else do I need to do? We'll try different shocks on this. Motors, brushless motors with a 9mm offset. So that's pretty much most of the like small can brushless motors. You know what, Luke? My father-in-law is a legit auctioneer. Like, for real. You're welcome, Micromenace. Oh, dude. Hit me up on Instagram. Maybe we can do like a class 3 video build along or something. Where we both do a build with those links. I'm not going to do the auctioneer thing. I'll just get too loud. Yep. Yeah. I had a micro. No. Yeah, you could put any of those small can brushless motors on this. Oh yeah, shocks. Everybody. By Bushcraft. Let me sell some Prof MD crap. I don't know what Prof MD crap is. By Bushcraft, thanks for tuning in. I want to try some of these little boys on the front of the K truck. I don't know, I'm just not getting a lot of flex out of it. Not happy with the shock situation on this. So what were you trying to say when... Yes, these wheels are nice. They're the Mofo Ultra Premium wheels. With Proline Hyrax. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if I can commit to it to BH, but it would be cool. I'm not from England, riverfront, but I grew up in New Zealand, hence the accent. But I live in the States now. Good luck with that, Micromenace. Where did you find him? On Instagram or somewhere else? How much oil do you guys put in your shocks? So you fill that shit all the way up, hard token. I think that's usually how live streams go, Riverfront. Usually it's kind of awkward because it's just like a one-way phone call with me. And I just read text messages basically. It's weird. Are you in the UK? Micromancy misspelled heaven. Oh. Something's up with this front geometry. It's not getting much articulation. What's going on? Oh, I see what's up. I see what's up. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but give me a little pointer. But the back of the servo is hitting the top of the link ends, which is kind of causing a pinch, I think. And it's kind of like pushing the servo up a little bit. So I think what I want to do is just space the servo up a hair to avoid that issue. Riverfront, I'm just working on a tiny RC car. That's what I'm doing. Man, it's the worst when you can't get to a screw without taking something off. Dude, good tip. Okay, so fill them up all the way, huh? I swear I've watched like videos where they're like, just put one drop in. Oh, okay. Well, good to know, dude. I guess I'm gonna start filling my shocks up all the way, Token. You're the man. Thanks for the tip. Nice, Token. There's a the RC shop that's near me still like an hour away, but they do indoor carpet racing and they have a crawler table too. It's pretty awesome. Well, I guess it wasn't that because I'm still getting that catch. What are we catching on here, guys? You're from Detroit. Oh, cool. Are you into RC or are you just like randomly here? Heckin' Spoods has returned from mounting arachnids. Hello, Heckin' Spoods. Yeah, I don't know shit about racing RC cars either, but it looks fun. Oh, come on. Bah. You know, I quite like one of those Yukon Golds. That's a good spot right there. But you know, I don't discriminate. I love a good russet potato. I'm a bit of a whore for those little gourmet potatoes that have like the purple, the gold, the red potatoes. I will fuck up a bag of those gourmet potatoes. For sure. I will fuck up a bag of gourmet potatoes. What about you? What kind of spoon is best? That's better. You like that one? You have a crack pot? Token, don't talk about crack on my streams, please, dude. Come on. This is a family friendly channel, dude. Dude, Token, I would prefer if you didn't talk about your paraphernalia on my streams, please. Do you know what a moa? You think Yip should do a motor on axle? Oh yeah, that's much better. Much more free flowing. I just moved the uppers up one hole. Getting a lot more articulation now. Good deal. Good deal. You're Polish, huh? Nice. I was born in Germany, so not terribly far. Nice. Hey, Higgins Spoods, have you come across Garen Noom on social media? He's an Irish comedian. He is um he's hilarious. And he has some good potato content. And if you haven't come across him, you should check out Garen. He does like a lot of food related stuff. He's super funny. He always signs off with, wait, I think he says something like, yeah, definitely check him out. He's hilarious. He one of the funniest things I think he says was he he was talking about like the price of like candy, and that he was gonna have to start like eating like off-brand candy, and then he just like blended in a bunch of like of off-brand candy and gave them like off-brand slang, like not slangs, um, like have a Kit Kat, no, have a Kit Kat, have a break, or no, have a break, have a Kit Kat. That's how it goes. And then the off-brand was Kit Coot, and he was like, have a temporary interlude in labor, have a Kit Coot, and it just murdered me. I was absolutely murdered. He's pretty funny. Uh-oh. Getting the yawns, guys. Yeah. Have a Kit Coot, have a temporary interlude in labor. The dude is funny. All right, let's fill these shocks up with oil all the way. Lurk and Token, I'm gonna need some guidance here, right? Okay. So she's full now. And now do I pump it? Like, okay, I don't think there's any more bubbles in there. Oh, maybe some tiny ones. Oh, if I go fast, more bubbles have shown. I'm pumping it. Uh-oh, disaster struck. I think the bottom thing is ah, the whole thing's coming apart. What a disaster. Oh no. This is going very poorly. Token, dude. Please, Token. First crack, now this. You're too much tonight, Token. Too much. Are you ready? Okay, so she's pretty full. You're not going to be able to see it. I'm not seeing any more bubbles appear. When it's fully extended, there's like a um, pretty decent concave kind of like shape. Should I put another drop in there? We're all getting. All right, never mind. Do I put another drop in there? Like you missed out on. Guys, do I put another drop in there? It's like I could probably get one more drop in there, but it's like to the top but very concaved. Yes. Yes, Token, your thoughts are coming out. Just me stroking my shock and Token asking me to look at the camera as I do it. Very unsettling. How do I bleed it? Do I just like Token? It turns out I know nothing about shocks, guys. How do I bleed it? Do I just like unscrew it slightly and now pump it? What am I doing, guys? I bleed it by stroking it faster, Token. I guess I just need to like stop the live so I can go watch a video on how to do this. Oh. Did something happen? You guys hear me? It just said I reconnected. Just over here stroking my shock. How do I bleed it? Token, you better be typing about how to bleed a shock as I speak. I'm just sitting here waiting. Look, you can type too in case Token is not. I'm not seeing any air. There's maybe some like micro bubbles floating around in the oil. But as I'm pumping it, I'm not seeing any bubbles. And then, so once I've done that and there's no bubbles left, it's all the way full. Do I just screw the top on or what do I do? I'm not seeing it. Just go slow. This is a really intimate learning experience, guys. That's a great question, Cold Damage. I would like to know the answer. Compress. Compress and then decompress. Wait. Nice. Riverfront Baits, have you caught any good fish lately? Compress then cap. Alright. We're going for it, boys. It feels pretty good. I'm gonna unscrew it again, see what it looks like. That's the stuff. Ah! I feel like I could probably get another drop on there. Maybe even two. Whoa. She's full now. Alright, compress. We're compressing. Alright, Riverfront Baits. Crawl damage, do your thing. This is getting creepy. Take out token while you're at it. I'm kidding about that last part. Crawl damage. Swing that hammer. Putting together this shock has really brought out the creeps. Thank you, crawl damage. That was getting weird. That was getting weird. I'm glad you're having a good time, Micro Menace. Alright. Here comes. Better be quick. Don't worry, Token. You've built up enough rapport. Your dirty jokes can stay around. Alright. How's this tempo? Is that a good tempo? As old as Tolkien. As old as the Shire. Is that too much? It's like concave. Wait, convex now. Oh man, I kind of feel like I decompressed it before I screwed it all the way in. Compress. All right. Only shocks. Hell yeah, heck and smooths. They're definitely moving at different rates. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. Maybe I can demonstrate that they're not moving at the same. They're not springing back at the same rate. See, that top one is rebounding a little bit slower. Maybe I should make an only shocks. Top one has air in it. Oh no. Disaster. Let's bleed this bitch. My god. Token, you were right. Man, this is turning out to be a really informative live for me, though. everywhere. Good lord. Don't even have any paper towels. Loosen the cap in the air. Top off the cap. Top off, then cap on, and fully compress and decompress the shock. Then just loosen the cap and the air will leak out. So, oil in, cap on with it fully compressed. Is that right? And then cycle it, and then unscrew the lid slightly so the air comes out. Am I understanding that correctly? It does seem that the spring rate is the same now. Fill it decompressed. Do I cap it decompressed or compressed? Yeah, it does seem good now. They're the same. You know, this might seem fucking ridiculous, but it is wild to me how I don't know if it's squeaking. I can hear a noise that sounds like, but they're absolutely covered in oil because I've made a fucking mess. So it could just be the oil on the outside of the shock being making noises. I don't know. Ah. Hey, hacking spoons with a zinger. Nice. Boom, boom. She's here all night, folks. What time is it? 10:33. Yeah, that's not terrible. Shock oil on my fingers. We can go on that token. We can go on that. If it makes you feel better. Oh, why I never hurt anybody. I feel so much better. Hooray. Brilliant. Brilliant. But the rear shocks probably don't have any oil in them at all, so I'm gonna have to do this whole debacle all over again. $20. Hey, look. How you doing, bud? I'm glad you're back. It hasn't been the same while you were gone. Since you've been gone. Guys, what should we talk about? I'm running out of topics. Bread. Yes. I can talk about bread. I have a great fast white bread recipe that's really fire. Um, uh, it's really good, and it's real easy. But what bread is best? Cup of noodles and a quesadilla. We could talk about that if you want. Cup of noodles pretty good. Tea is good too. Bread though. Spoods, what's your take on bread? What's the Spoods take? Best bread? Yes, definitely subscribe to my channel. My favorite RC body, Lexan or a hard body? A grilled sourdough, nice. This bread recipe that I've been making recently, it's sensational for French toast, but it's good just in general. Green bread is good, yeah. The hell is green bread? I don't know. I don't really need any Lexan bodies right now though, TBH. Micro. Green bread. That money? Is that like young person speak for money? Oh, green bread. It makes sense, I guess. Get that bread. Money is green. Green bread. I can see how people get there, I guess, if that really is what it means. Well, I suppose you're going to want to go Lexan, right? WKRC. For focaccia is nice, dude. A good focaccia is pretty sensational. No doubt. Yeah, I'm not a bread hater either. I will take bread as it comes, any way, shape, or form, pretty much. Um, ah, well, I mean, you could go. AliExpress has cliffhanger and B-17 bodies for like $6, I think. They are unpainted though, so you'd need to paint it. But that's a good option if you want to do Lexan. And then, oh yeah, Token was asking about body ideas too. What, Token, are you looking for a hard body or a 3D printable hub? I have this one that I need to put on something, which I like a lot. It's one of the files on the Yipsters website. I really like those like Toyota looking K trucks that Mini Mayhem has too. Oh, check out Mind of Magnus on Instagram. He has some awesome Cults 3D files of bodies. Oh, you know what, Token? It wouldn't be like for performance, but I really would like to make a replica of my work truck and trailer, which is just nothing fancy. It's just a 2012 Toyota Tundra. But I think it would be sick to have that just always on the dash. It's just like a replica of my truck and trailer. That would be pretty sick, I think. Oh, guys, the fucking drive shaft came disconnected again, of course. And it's the not single cab. It's like what do you call the cab? Extended cab, where it has a seat in the back, but it's not like the biggest cab option. I think it's called extended cab. I would definitely buy that from you, Token. And then can you print me my trailer too? I can send you pics. All right. Hopefully the tire is clear. We got shocks back on. Oh, piss. Guys, what's at the top of your fruit tier list? What's the best fruit? For me personally, I don't think it gets much better than like an elite apple. Bye, WKR. Thanks for coming. Like the stream if you haven't. A yellow dragon fruit. I'll have to try one when I see one. no, just like a fucking real good apple. You know, like sometimes you get an apple and it's just like, this is a good apple. It's fine. But I'm just saying, like, a real fucking good apple. Like, my favorite is a Honeycrisp, but it's, you know, there's levels to it. There's levels. There's fucking levels. A real good apple. Man. Like, what's your favorite fruit? Cosmic Crisp apples. Nice. Apples are good. Honeycrisp are my fave. Oh yeah, that's way better. Hells yeah. You know what? Skittles. Yeah, you know, I growing up in New Zealand, we had a mandarin tree in our yard, and yep, I grew up on them little things. Just climbing up in the tree, eating mandarins right off the tree. It was awesome. It's absolutely awesome. A good mandarin slaps for sure. Yeah, no doubt. Good mandarin. Pretty epic. A good grape is a ripper as well. A good grape absolutely rips. For sure. You know, banana's good too, absolutely. But like, I was thinking after I said apple, I was like, banana's good too. But I've never been like, fuck yes. Like, I like a good banana a lot, but I'm never like, wow, I'm thinking about the fruit tier list right now because of this banana. Whereas I've been there with apples. I've been eating an apple and been like, holy shit, this is the pinnacle of fruit. But don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to disparage the banana. Absolutely elite fruit. For sure. Pineapple. Yep, pineapple good for sure. However, massive drawback. You can only have a certain amount before your mouth starts melting. And that's just a deal breaker. It cannot be on my top tier. Did that really just somebody else eating the banana made you make it be the top tier? Nice. Yeah, I once ate an entire pineapple and hated life. So for me, pineapples can't be top tier on the simple fact that I wanted to cry after eating one. See you, Microminus. Sucks you have to work tomorrow. Yeah, I guess you do. I'm gonna stop paying for RC. Oh, I just set this puppy down and the shock action was nice. Let's see if you guys can see this shit. See how it goes down nice and Doesn't just clonk down. Yeah. Mwah. That's nice. And that damping, as they say. That damping. Guys, I've been live for a very long time. I think I'm going to call it. You boys, a good shock meme. I'm trying to think of the premise here. It could be, what's that actor's name from that song where it's like, I jizzed in my pants, and he's that face, and then the caption would be Token when Tom's tuning his shocks. That could be pretty good. And I jizzed in my pants. That'd be pretty good, huh? Token's ruffling. Token currently on the floor, lolling. I am blessed with the meme gene. I haven't been cooking. I haven't been cooking up many memes lately either, have I, boys? I was on a roll there for a minute. I did get a nice screenshot of Pocket Knife's 2016 picture where he looks like an absolute goober. And so I have a screenshot of that. So maybe I can make a meme out of that too. I could probably get like a nice screenshot of him with like multiple glasses on during his live too. Come up with something shockingly epic. Heckin' Spoods, you're on the zingers tonight. Token, hey, thanks for tuning in, man. You're a legend. Thanks for being a good time. Guys, I'm out of here too. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Mini Mayhem in the chat, just as I'm leaving. Guys, it's been real. Oh, hey, Mini Mayhem, check out this really cool rig. How rad is this rig, huh? It's pretty rad. The workbench, Mini Mayhem. Yes, Mini. Where is it? Somewhere here, I have your chassis that I've almost finished. I haven't made it yet. Well, I haven't finished it yet. Fuck, where is it? I have your chassis that, it's almost done. I just need to, like, dial that shit in. But she's almost done. I swear it was somewhere here. I don't know what I've done with it. But it's around here. It's around. Alright, guys. Much love. Peace. Like the stream, Mini Mayhem.